Good morning students, welcome for today's session. I am here for mathematics of class 10. We were studying chapter 6 triangles. So students, in previous session we did theorem 6.1, that is BPT, and converse of BPT theorem 6.2. So students, let's see some questions of example how to solve with the help of these theorem. Now let's start example 1. If a line intersects side AB and AC of a triangle, ABC and D and E respectively, and is parallel to BC, means D is parallel to BC, prove that AD upon AB and AE upon AC, AD upon AB and AE upon AC. So students, hope you understood the questions. It is given that a line DE which is parallel to BC, okay, and parallel to BC, then we have to prove that the ratio of the following, okay, it is AD upon AB and AE upon AC. Understood? So before starting these questions, first we have to think that what is given is question. We have to find the given thing, and then we have to what we have to do and how to do. Such questions should be come in our mind before solving such type the prove statements or prove questions. Okay students, so let's start. What is the given? We have given DE is parallel to BC. If you know that, if the by the using of theorem 6.1, if a line which is parallel to the one side of the triangle and intersect to another side of a triangle, so the ratio of the sides of a triangle is equal. Okay, so students, here if the D is parallel to BC, means we know that AD upon DB, okay, AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Okay students, so now by we'll reciprocal of it, we can reverse the denominator as numerator and numerator as denominator. So it is DB upon AD is equal to EC upon AE. Okay students, now add one both side. Okay, so DB upon AD plus 1 equal to EC upon AE plus 1. Okay, taking as a one denominator here, so AD and 1, the LCM is as AD. DB is same, then AD is multiply here, so AD DB plus AD. Similar way student, here right hand side will do EC and LCM is AE. Okay, denominator 1, so AE and 1, the LCM is as AE. Okay, EC is same, and AE is multiply here, then it is AE. Okay, now students, you know that the sum of the both AD plus DB is equal to AB and AE plus EC is equal to AC. Okay, now here we can write it as AB upon AD is equal to AC upon AE. After reciprocal of it, we obtain AD as numerator, here is AE is numerator, and then AB and AC comes in denominator. So we can write it as AD upon AB equal to AE upon AC. That is we proved here. Okay students, it is same like that. AD upon, it is given here, you can check AD upon AB, yes, AD upon AB and AE upon AC. Okay, hence proved students. Example number 2 is ABCD is a trapezium with AB is parallel to DC. Okay, ABCD is a trapezium here. E and F are point on non-parallel side. Here you can see AD and BC are non-parallel side and EF are the points. Okay, parallel sides AD and BC respectively, means in AD point E is here and in BC point F is here. Okay, so such that EF is parallel to AB. This line is parallel to AB, so that AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. We have to prove this statement. Okay student, same you know that whatever given in questions, we have to think on that, we have to write it. Okay, and then what we have to prove, we have to mention here like that. What is the given? Just think that ABCD is a trapezium, so write down ABCD is a trapezium. What another thing is given, that AB is parallel to DC. Okay, and one more thing is given, that EF is parallel to AB. Okay, 2-3 things given here. Okay, next what we have to prove? We have to prove AE upon ED. So to prove AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. If any construction is required, so write then construction. Okay, so join here, construction is join A to C. Okay, that the AC line is intersect EF at point G, means E on EF at point G. Okay, so let's see, A to C, join this intersect point is G. Students, a question can become in your mind that why we divide into two triangle. Here is logic is that it is given that the ratio of AE upon ED and BF upon FC. Okay, we can't we have any theorem that we can able to find out the ratio of the side of trapezium. Okay, as you know that we did theorems of triangles, so that's why we divide into two triangles. In the triangle we'll prove this, and AG and GC is common in the both triangle, in triangle ABC and ADC. Okay, that's why if the ratio of this triangle ADC is equal to another triangle ABC, okay, then the side will come equal. So let's see student how to do. So let's start proof. AB is parallel to DC and EF is parallel to AB as well as DC. Okay students, now in AOC, in triangle AOC, you know that EG is the parallel to DC. Okay, copy of this triangle is drawn here. Okay, so by using theorem 6.1, if the line EG is parallel to DC, then we can write it as AE upon ED equal to AG upon GC. Make it equation 1. Okay, similarly in triangle another ABC, okay, or CAB. So here copy this triangle drawn here. So student, by using theorem 6.1, why? Because GF is parallel to AB. Okay, so CG upon AG and CF equal to BF. Okay, just do reciprocal of it. Okay students, by reciprocal we will obtain AG upon CG and BF upon CF. Mark is as equation 2. So using equation 1 and 2, you can see student, as I already said you, that AG upon GC, this term is common in the both equation 1 and 2. So hence we obtain that AE upon AD is equal to BF upon CF. So by from equation 1 and 2 student, this, okay, so we can proved like this. So AE upon AD is equal to BF upon FC is a hence proved. Example third, in figure it is given PS upon SQ equal to PT upon TR. Okay, and angle PST is equal to angle PRQ. Okay, prove that PQR is an isosceles triangle. So students, you know the definition of isosceles triangle? Yes, isosceles means a triangle, a type of triangle having two sides and two angles are equal. Okay, that's such type of triangle known as isosceles triangle. So students, as I already said you that whenever we have to prove anything in a given questions, so first we'll write the step. So what is the first step is given. So what is the given is question, just write down here. What is given? First is given the ratio of the sides PS upon SQ equal to PT upon PR, and second things, angles are given here. PST is equal to PRQ. Okay, and now what we have to prove here? We have to prove that PQR is a isosceles triangle. So we can prove as the two sides are equal, either two angles are equal, means angle Q is equal to angle R, either sides PQ upon PQ equal to PR. Okay, here is written. Okay students, now what we have to next step, that is if there is any construction, okay, then write the construction and steps. If there is no construction, that means just start to solve, means proof. So student, it is given that PS upon SQ equal to PT upon TR. So it is a converse of BPT, means theorem 6.2. Okay, if the ratio of the two triangles is equal, means which lines? This line is parallel to this. Okay, so ST is parallel to QR. So therefore angle, it is given PST. And second thing is that PST. Now you know that if this line is parallel to this, okay students, so you know this. So angle, this angle and this, both are the corresponding angles. Similar way students, here PST and PQR, both are the corresponding angles. Okay, mark is as equation 1. Also it is given that angle PST, student, this angle is equal to this. So angle PST is equal to PRQ, mark is as equation 2. It is given in questions. So now students, PRQ is equal to PQR. Why? By using equation 1 and 2. Okay, we obtain this angle is equal to this and this angle to this, so we obtain the angle Q is equal to angle R. Okay, so if you know that two angles are equal in a given triangle, that means their side of the corresponding angles are equal. So means what is opposite side of this angle? This and here. Okay, so we know that PQ equal to PR, we obtain from here. So student, we know that if two sides of a triangle are equal, it is a isosceles triangle. Hence PQR is a isosceles triangle proved, student. Okay.